Welcome back. Today we're going to try to finish the spring room. In addition to trying to finish the spring room, I have made quite a bit of movement adjustments to get the right feeling. So now, while moving looks normal for the most part, because it is, but this spring launches me faster than the movement speed, so I actually have to decelerate rather than just change direction instantly. I guess letting go jump. Right. And then we don't decelerate as much when you are holding the direction you want to go in. You need to stop and go jump. Right. Okay. So that's that. Next up is making this third part of the room. So first off, we want a floor, just so they can walk on it. Okay. Next, we have the springs to make them do something. Then we have a really high wall. Is this high enough? Okay. Part of this is to jump on the spring, get on top of. God, gosh darn it. Found a way to clip out of bounds again. I don't want to test and fix it right now, so I'll do that later. Just throw it. Oh, damn it. Okay. So now they're jumping, and then the blocks jump way higher than they should. Before I pop myself in the ground again. Alright, so it's high enough, but it's just like, good grief. It's super high, the camera's not big enough. I actually go zoom up the camera again. Camera, 2, this room. One with a bigger camera. It would be much easier to see where everything is. It's hard to get on the screen. It's much easier to tell where I'm going with the extremely high jump. Have a little bit more reference point. Oh, we could still go higher. You think we can go that high? Wait, this to get me up. Which I can do from this height in that case. Okay. You can't jump that high, makes sense. Probably can't deal with the block by itself as well. You can jump up here onto the springs and see that there is no, just barely a thing to exit at the top, but just enough to see it at least. Yeah, no, the easiest way to get through here is to just use a block. I pressed the wrong button. I need one as well. Okay, and just go launching, and it's consistent, which is that's it's surprising. Okay, let's see how difficult it is to smack myself into the ground. Let's see. What do I do next for springs? Genuine. Maybe the reap has to do its job. I see it flash for a moment. It's definitely doing something, but it didn't do it one time. me see if I can disable it in the player. Okay, it's disabled. I would have to assume that it was when it was being set in position, and it came out. I don't like that it did have to do that. Okay, maybe the ray just needs to be bigger in that case. Right there. Maybe shift it up a bit as well, just in case. Enabled. Collide with bodies. Transform, give it -10, just in case. Symmetry. Back to the room. So, the fact that this is just useless and I really need only one. That's fine. See if it doesn't. This is here. Get rid of one rigid body and another. Leave one for the spring and one way up. Pick a good timing. Okay, jump on it. Yeah, I can put a spring that just launches you a different direction in the way. In addition with that, I want to rotate this one. Um, Transform, rotation, 90. It is not 90. Right, and then same with, then I want to copy it and paste it. Copy, paste. Can we move spring thought? Sure. So just high enough to be in the way, but not high enough to mess with that. I'm jumping, that's the problem. You don't have to avoid it, but it's not like that annoying. It does, however, just kill all your vertical momentum, which is perfect. As an obstacle to dodge rather than just being there. So it's also doing the same thing. Wazda is stuff. You, I'm not used to it. Either you use your middle finger to the interact button or you use something else. Mm. I can do this without needing a platform in the middle here. You can just erase this. Alright. Great. And then once we get up here, we want to have somewhere to walk. And then I can just use a bunch of springs to move the player. I think 3 would be enough. So we get on the platform. We use the springs to do things. How did I code our gravity? If it is greater than 500, just it has a cap, just a hard cap. Okay. Um. So for spring 7, 8, 9, I want. Actually, first let's like finish part more reserve. First off, small gap. Put a little lip there. Ever isn't immediately falling in on accident. Um, we'll just wall this. Give it a bit of a big room. Okay. Then we want to use line tool. I guess that makes sense. I don't know why pencils D. Alright. Just delete. Okay. We have a erase this, that, this one, and this one. Then use that. Make a some really long floor. God damn it, it's not fine. Really long floor. Fine. Send it. Only vertical. Then just a few horizontal springs to return. Which is great and all, but they need to be like negative 500 and negative 100. Right? Negative 500, negative 100, negative 500, negative 100. Negative 500, negative 100. And hopefully these are good enough to get us there. Yeah, they get them pretty quick. That's a tile thing you want to fix later. Tile alignment, yeah, okay. I hate that. It doesn't let me work on the edge of the damn thing. At least that would be tiled. Hopefully. Maybe I should make these negative 90 as well. Just to signify that it is coming from the left. I don't know. I just want it to be consistent with the rest of the springs that aren't facing the direction they're launching specifically. Making it a door! That would actually make a lot of sense. Find a button. Might as well add another block. Move both of these over here. Give this a signal to the door. Go to 2D, test the thing. Oh, that's infuriating. In that case, let me make the player slightly wider than one block. Yeah, it's stuck in a one piece one. God damn it. That's an annoyance that can be fixed by being accurate with the blocks. And there's not. Can't leave a one block gap anywhere. Also want them to be able to move through them. Which, I don't know. Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. I don't know yet. My head hurts. I do the headphones, wearing the headphones for long periods of time kind of crushes my skull. I think the spring room is done. I mean, part of it's not even up here. That's just a return method. Alright, note to self. Moving the spring that way was bad. That way I should move it this way. Save it and adjust everything because it puts us in the ground. Nice. Also, since it may have increased the height that much, everything. Let's sprint button. And that ruined all of the jump. Or did it? It's still moving and it says just jump with it after. And hold your jump. Not inconsistent is the problem. Is just the one thing. You can go all the way right. It's not the ideal way. So let's move this to the one so that they actually go on try you to use the other way. Right. Okay. I guess I could try to combine some of these things at some point. Like moving platforms with a button on it, or moving platforms with a spring on it. You know, maybe it's more interesting if I just remove the flow. If I remove the flow from here, I could jump into it, but I'll block things so I don't have to jump into it, I just need to jump onto it. You know, the mute button and the disable or close Godot button, or close the running version of Godot project is the same button on my keyboard. Other than the FN lock being the only difference. Man, my ears are hurting from that stuff. Okay, let's go to the tutorial room and give it like an actual platform. Or we can go here and go to the instantiate my caps lock tutorial room. Cool. Instantiate left room. Sorry. If I move the entire room, why the hell did you not move with them? Mm, these things work as they should. If I have to go here and print for this, I'm going to do tests. Not what I want to do, just. Uh, my rigid body is so hard to work with. Uh, mm, what's the thing that I need to do in order to get rigid bodies to work in a different scene when it's instantiated? Mm. Sleep deprivation is a thing that really should be dealt with more. I'm gonna open this one. Messages. Okay, so for the to-do list, I can turn the inventory into collected items. I need to make a menu. I should really ask, why are rigid bodies so hard to reverse? Saturated is a word that each Okay, what else is there? Let me get started on some kind of menu and a way to change scenes or something. Um, Now I want to make a new user interface that I want to call start menu. Okay, I haven't used control nodes very often. I've used them once or twice. Didn't use them for a whole lot, but I probably should review a video on this. I should also go to sleep because of my sleep deprivation from last night. I was staying up till 1 o'clock trying to do something when I was too tired to do it in the first place. So, but starting on this, and I should save it in scenes. Let me just save it. Close Godot, and close the stream after. Goodbye.